What's up? I'm Ashley, and I'm back with Bridgerton Season 3, Episodes 7 and 8, spoilers. And again, shout out to Cass Moran on Instagram for all this tea. Now, these spoilers are out of sequence, so it's unclear which episodes these spoilers actually happen in. But for any more spoilers before the premiere of Part 2, make sure you're subscribed if you're not already so you don't miss out. And if you haven't checked out my episodes 5 and 6 spoilers, they'll be in the description and at the end of this video. And with that being said, let's get into episodes 7 and 8. We know from episodes 5 and 6 that Kate and Anthony are back from their honeymoon, and that Violet was the first person that they told that they were pregnant. So now, by the end of the season, their baby will be born, and it's unclear whether or not it's a boy or a girl, or what the baby's name is. And speaking of baby news, Prudence had a baby boy, and it's also unclear what his name is, but he'll inherit the Featherington title. Lady Danbury is the only one who ends up helping Francesca and John get the approval from the Queen for them to marry, even though Francesca wanted her mother to help out. The two of them do end up getting married this season, but it's something that's not really seen or at the forefront, which makes sense because it's not Francesca's season. Also, it's highly unlikely that we'll see 2 weddings with only 2 episodes left. Now, let's get into this tea, and I already know a lot of y'all will be mad about this, but I'm here for it. There's been rumors going around for a while that there will be a queer storyline this season. Now, I thought it was going to be between Eloise and Cressida, and with how things started off between them, I thought it made sense, but no. They're saying Francesca's main love interest is going to be a girl named Michaela, and in some way she's related to John. It's unclear if she's John's sister, cousin, or something else, but she meets Michaela through John. From the books, we know she married Michael, so they're really switching it up, but trying to stay a little similar with the name. I see you. So if this is true, it's going to be really interesting, and I'm excited to watch it play out. So supposedly by the end of the season, the 3 of them get into a carriage and they head off to Scotland. So obviously 2 episodes isn't enough to explore this relationship between Michaela and Francesca. So my guess is we're going to see all that unfold in season 4. But how do y'all feel about this? How do you feel about switching up Michael to Michaela? And keep it real, let me know in the comments. We know from episode 6 spoilers that Lady Tilly wanted Benedict to join her and this man named Paul in a threesome, and that Benedict wasn't ready then, but now he is. He hopped right into bed with Lady Tilly and Paul, and supposedly at the same time there's a voiceover of Lady Whistledown talking about being brave during the same time he's in bed with them. The scene is described as sexy, and after this Benedict seems to be more confident, and this possibly could be a queer storyline that was going around also. Before Violet leaves, she wants to have a last hurrah in her role as Viscountess and throw a masquerade party. And nothing else seems to happen between her and Marcus, unfortunately. But it does seem as though Marcus and Lady Danbury are able to mend their broken relationship. It looks like Eloise and Cressida's friendship is over, but Eloise and Penelope seem to have made up. Maybe Eloise's final last straw with Cressida, even though it seems like she's been done with her, was when Cressida started blackmailing Penelope. And I believe it's over this whole Lady Whistledown thing. And because Cressida is blackmailing Penelope, that leads Colin and Penelope to tell the Queen themselves that Penelope is Lady Whistledown. And we're going to talk about how Colin and Penelope got to the point to tell the Queen. But first, we know Colin walks in on Penelope at the printer shop, and that's how he finds out she's Lady Whistledown. And Colin is livid. Him and Penelope end up having this huge fight, and Colin says to her, "I did not pick Lady Whistledown, I picked you." He tells her he feels like she trapped him. He questions if she's always had this planned. He then puts her into a carriage, but he doesn't go inside with her. He decides to walk. While he's taking his walk, he stumbles across a brothel, but he doesn't go inside. Apparently, this could be something reminding Colin that everyone has a past, like him going to brothels. So don't give Penelope such a hard time. Sometime after this, Kate and Anthony have a talk with Colin to get his head back on straight with this whole Penelope thing. Soon after, they have the butterfly ball, and while they're there, Penelope tells Colin he can get out of this relationship if he wants to. But Colin ends up giving this really big romantic speech and says he doesn't want to end the engagement. I cannot find any mirror scene spoilers, but I'm guessing it's after this speech. maybe episode 7. And I've seen in an interview where Nicola says she wanted to be very naked. So I think they're about to bring it. And it seems like there's going to be only 2 sex scenes between the two of them, and not counting the carriage scene. Penelope ends up being completely done with Lady Whistledown and wants to move on to the next chapter of her life, which is being Mrs. Bridgerton. Colin and Penelope do get married, and we do get to see a Colin and Penelope wedding. They have a wedding breakfast where the song You Belong With Me plays by Taylor Swift. They both decide to go to the Queen and tell her about Lady Whistledown. The Queen is impressed, and she's happy to know before the rest of the town. Penelope ends up explaining why she began Lady Whistledown in the first place, and she says that she doesn't need it anymore. And at the final ball, the Queen, Colin, and Penelope tell everyone that Penelope is Lady Whistledown. There's a voiceover that transitions from Julie Andrews' voice to Nicola's voice, thanking Lady Whistledown for all she's done and for what she's meant to people. At the end, Penelope and Colin are happy, and we find out that Penelope is pregnant. Maybe there's some kind of time jump, I don't know. And it closes with the song Yellow playing by Coldplay. And that's episodes 7 and 8. I can't wait to find out if all these spoilers are true. Either way, I'm excited to see it play out. But let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments so we can talk about it. And if you haven't already and want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.